Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today I am playing more of The Curious Expedition. And, wait, I'm not over encumbered. Because the pages are considered, the little feather icons mean that those items do not count against your inventory. So the butterflies, the scientist map, and the tome. So what I'm going to do now, the birds are not after me yet, but my sanity is real low. So first I'm going to pound one of them. And then, yeah, see? Desert on top, and then woods, and then mountains. So, I'm going to give that a shot and put me there. So, that got used. Sweet Christ. Those guys should probably leave at some point. But what I'm going to do is use my shovel. After digging for many hours, our excavation proved to be of worth. And we have the box. I am overburdened, however. But, oh, that wouldn't work anyway. I will eat my chocolate. So this is actually spreading fairly slowly. So what I think I'm going to do... shit. I don't think they'd put it that close. Plus, the compass is showing to the east somewhere. Well, the vaguely northeast. Which means it might be there. It might be... I have a feeling it's probably there. And that is... Shit. I think this is the one that I popped out of originally. So actually this might not be a bad idea. My thought is to go over here, figure out what this is, and then go back through the cave. And I'm really hoping that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. I'm out of machetes. I don't think I have enough time. So there's Tesla. Fuck, and now they really don't like me. Alright, yeah, I am going to just hoof it for the cave to get me back to the other side. Please. Thank you. Double success. I stumbled forth in the darkness. Faith and perhaps a little luck guided our steps safely through the blackness. Eventually our sight adjusted to the darkness. Thank you. Now I'm away from that thing. Well, I also lost 3 days. Fantastic. That's another giant scorpion. Yeah, now it's showing 100% it's like north. So I just want out of here. Shit. Oh. Yeah, I messed this place up bad, but it just said your stash is destroyed, so I guess when something like this expands over a mission that you have items in, then those items are gonzo. Where am I? Golden seal? I'm going to explore first. We approach an immemorial structure that seemed to be partially made out of pure gold. We discovered a mechanism of sorts on one of the sides. With a little time, we would surely be able to activate it. However, what would happen upon activation remains a mystery. I believe I read somewhere once that Expeditions 4, 5, and 6, you need to find one of these before you can find the pyramid. Plus, I think my compass was pointing toward this anyway, so activate. Well, that's God. After much toil, we were adept enough to decipher the unusual mechanism. All of a sudden, an enormous column of light emerged from the seal. Okay, so now there's that. And distract wildlife. Okay, so that pacified him. And now I'm going to... No, not back through his territory. Oh, he's sleeping. Shit. I want out. Yeah, okay. That giant crocodile, I guess? No, just a crocodile. There's a lot more to explore, but I'm at 3 sanity with only 1 whiskey and an alcoholic. His blood wound recovered. You know what? I'm gone. The goal was presented to us in the form of a pyramid made of gold. Resourcefulness begets success. I am not apt to follow blindly the lead of other men. After all this hardship, extraordinary pride overcame me. I know that my name, Charles Darwin, would be written about long after I departed this life. Success. Alright. Golden Pyramid, 160. New World. I'd never been to a jungle? Huh. I still made it first. 1860. Look at that loyal donkey. Alright, so my 3 perk choices today. Careerist, promoting characters improves their loyalty. Gun expert, extra damage when using a gun. That's tempting. Anthropology, anthropological studies of indigenous cultures can be created for additional fame. There seems to be a lot more combat as you go on, so I'm going to stick with gun expert. Well, I already know I'm still in first, because that guy's only made it to 1747. They're bringing home a lot of treasures that I'm not. The only thing I brought back was this. I will gift it. For a little extra fame. Shit. I hope that guy gives me a whole lot of money for that treasure chest thing I grabbed. Alright, today's options. This, I think, is one of the ones unlocked by the stuff I found previously. The Cursed Prehistoric Lands, the Wahomie Drylands, Didn't I just go there? The Gwahaha Jungle, and the Lunatic Jungle. Oh, and the Tiki-Taka Arctic. I think I'm gonna go for the Cursed Prehistoric Lands, because there's less little things. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think that's just exploration options. Like, those are the things you can find. Like, this one has 8 different question marks, same as that one. That one's got 7. That one's got, Jesus, 9? And then this one's only got 4. Plus, it's dinosaurs. I've never done that before. So let's go. Eagerly anticipating the forthcoming adventure, I boarded the ship. We had a little time before the ship would be ready, so I spent my time on the deck, enjoying the cool breeze. Not long after my arrival, the scientist approached me. He was keen to obtain the mysterious box. I will give it. We handed over the mysterious box. The scientist was relieved that we had found it and stored it in his bag with undue care. $80. I was handed a few funds as a token of gratitude. A woman approached me with a request. She told me about her missing husband. I was hoping some of that would be. I am colorblind, so sometimes it's hard to tell if a word is a different color from other words, at least in the way that this game highlights them. Anyway, she told me about her missing husband, a former adventurer who failed to return from his last expedition. She begged me to try and find him, and if he was still alive, help him safely back into her arms. I will give it a shot. I nodded gratefully and promised to seek out her loved one. I was delighted to witness stories of my exploits had lured all manner of intrigued personalities. I was approached by several capable persons that were hungry for glory and adventure. Who did I want to recruit? So Isabel Ragu, she is a cook. So those little chunks of meat that I always talk about how they go away at the end of the expedition, so they're not really useful, she can turn them into food, which I believe gets us sanity, or maybe she just turns it into food that we can then eat for sanity. But she is claustrophobic. There is Sister Fan, the missionary, who gives us a +10 to sanity, which, from what I've heard, that's the only real reason to take a missionary with you. And you can... and she allows for free rest in missions. I think otherwise you would have to kind of pay your way, like that shaman hut. Or Louis Oliver Pedlar, who is a cultist. Great. So all those coca leaves I was pounding in the that last expedition, I could have gotten bonus sanity by having this guy, but he is also claustrophobic. But I have the scout, who is still an alcoholic, but his loyalty's reset to 4. And I've got this guy who gives us a crap ton of sanity for whiskey. And James, who gives us better haggling. I'll stick with who I got. Just in time, the ship was ready for departure. Please... Shit. So I can buy 8 whiskey, and honestly, that's probably all I need. I wish I could sell some of this shit. Oh, but I get to keep the horn flutes, though, which is nice. At long last, our vessel was primed to set sail. Oh. So this is now... Well, I mean, technically, Expedition number 4 was officially the furthest I've gotten in the game. I was finishing up my morning ablutions as a shoreline rose in the morning mist. The foreign landscape beckoned us to explore. I am going to grab water, just in case. Make sure to bring some additional water rations from our vessel stocks. I had to carefully consider our options and be prepared for our forthcoming expedition. Is there anything in storage? There is not. Alright, I insisted that we secure the best possible tools for the quest that faced us. Begin. Alright, so there's the achievement for reaching world number 5. It's a 2x3 map, and I don't see any place. Oh man. Like, this is so new that it's not even, it's all got question marks on the right. That kind of worries me. Alright, let us head inland. Decreased loyalty, because he's not currently pounding liquor. Oh. I'm already 31% toward knowing how the hell to get out of here, though. Actually, what would be better? 26? Nah, 17. All right. All right, we got question marks, boys. I think I'm just going to try and get away from that magnetic thing. 37, 12, 14. That'd be 13. Yeah, so it'd be easier to go all the way there than to stop and force through the woods. Oh, what's that? Another giant scorpion. All right, this is a stone statue. I surveyed the curious, more than 3-meter high granite figurine. The grotesque face seemed to focus on us. It was a disconcerting sight, and I desired to move on. I noticed some items by the statue, which must have been put there by the natives of this region, presumably in an attempt to appease the gods. Nobody is superstitious, which is nice. Like, not even the donkey. Let's take a look, because loot is definitely helpful. Mangoes will help with the sanity. Blue mushrooms will let me see further. Yeah, take it all. 2 standing lost, but I don't know if there's any natives on this map anyway. We took what was useful to us from the offerings. All right. I don't want to mess with him if I can at all help it. So instead... Actually, I don't want these mango... Slaver camp. Fantastic. I feel like I should have blown up that magnetic mountain while I had a chance. Inactive geyser. Alright, this could be a bad idea, but sure. The trek arrived at a slave camp. An acrid stench of human excrement brought tears to my eyes, and cages filled with slaves were strewn throughout the area. A well-fed slaver welcomed me, having just whipped a slave. Oh, that's great. Sell unit? Oh, you can sell off your team. Okay. Where is he? There he is. Ferran Antar. He is named. That kind of worries me a bit. I'm going to inspect them because I have a feeling that one of them might be that person's husband. No, they're all natives. I asked to see the slaves on offer. The merchant nodded with a filthy smile and ordered some of his slaves to form a line for assessment. As native shaman with some magic. Ooh, what does she got? Mushroom recipes. Sanity from eating mushrooms. But I've only got the one. Stealth. Reduces triggering of combat. Oh, that's tempting. Where's... I got... There's Dan. James. There's my scout. He has scouting of 3. Oh, he's level 3 as well. I kind of want to get rid of James Sterling in favor of this guy because he's got combat. He's got the same as James. Slightly less hit points by 1. And instead of dealing, I'll end up having the ability to sneak. Plus, I get a standing bonus for starting, and I have been messing with people standing. Another shaman, which is the same as this one, basically. And another warrior. What's his bad side, though? He is claustrophobic. Yeah. I had settled on a slave. I now had to pay for my choice. Oh. Oh, Jim, I am sorry. Something about this makes me feel real dirty. That it's like, yeah, I'll buy a slave off you, and they are worth to me 1 first aid kit and 2 rope. Actually, I'm not going to need the shovels anymore, so 2 shovels and 3 lengths of rope. And Jim is basically helping me pay for his own replacement. After we had come to an agreement, the slaver forced the other slaves back into their cages by their leashes. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to try something real dumb here, and I'm going to attack the slaver. But that's going to be in the next video, because I am all out of time. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.